Well, hello, and I have a question for you. Have you ever worked all week and served clients and made sales and answered emails and checked everything on the to-do list? You know, that long list that you have, and still wonder where the money went? Well, hello, my name is Erica Lane. I am the Chief Profit Officer here at Global Profit Solutions, where we help entrepreneurs like you find the hidden profit in their business, price with power, and make data backed decisions from facts, not your feelings. And so, one of the things that I've learned is being busy creates activity. And there's usually a confusion about that because people feel like being busy means you on it, you it's up and stuck. But the thing that happens honestly is you're just active. And that's great because I mean there is a side of this where people just aren't active at all. So it's great that you're active. But data creates decisions. And decisions determine whether you're actually profitable. And I think that's probably the most important part is are you actually profitable based on the decisions that you're making? So I'm going to go through a few things so to show you the difference between being busy and being profitable. So that's what we're going to talk about today. The first thing is busy businesses collect data. Profitable businesses actually use that data. How many of you know that people will go to conferences and summits and seminars and all the things, and they will have, a big book of copious notes. You have a big book, copious notes, and they'll just sit there. I can be honest with you. I've done it. Like I ain't gonna front for nobody. I've done it. I've gone to conferences. Oh my God, that was so exciting. This was great. All those things. But the notes just sat in my notebook, and that doesn't help anybody. That doesn't help anybody. Profitable businesses leverage the data that they have. And so most of business owners have data, and oftentimes they have more data than they think that they do. They've got revenue reports, bank balances, QuickBooks, dashboards. The problem isn't the lack of information. The problem is knowing which data matters and what to actually do with that data. Because data by itself doesn't increase profit. It doesn't. Like I'm not going to tell you that it does. The decisions you make because of that data, though, does increase profit. And one of the things I like to say is data doesn't make decisions. Leaders do. Data simply helps you make better decisions. And that's the most important part. Because most people don't need more data. They need the right data. Because the right data helps you make the right decision. And the right decision is what protects your profit. And that's what's important. The second thing is not all data deserves equal attention. It just doesn't. Not all data deserves equal attention. One of the biggest mistakes entrepreneurs make is watching the wrong numbers. They celebrate revenue, sales, followers, new clients, and those things are great. Let me not get you wrong and say, those things aren't great. They are. They are great. They are wonderful. They are the things that we need, right, in our business. We love to see revenue. We love to see sales. We love to see followers. We love to see new clients because that means some things are working. Those numbers matter, but they don't tell the whole story. And too often we're getting excited about those numbers, but there is a full picture that we're missing. The data I care about answers questions like, what did I actually get to keep? What generated the highest profit in my business? What cost me more than it was worth? Which client is profitable and which one is just keeping me busy? Now look, I know. I know because sometimes we have these amazing clients and we have these amazing offers, and it is just keeping us busy is not profitable. And I've told this story a couple of times, but I'll say it again. I had an offer who it was everybody's favorite. I love delivering this offer. Everybody loved buying that offer. It was phenomenal. But all that offer did was keep me busy because there were so many pieces, so many nuances, so many different things that, quite frankly, I was just busy and at times broke, right? Because there was so much that had to be done to produce that offer. But good data helps you ask better questions so that you're not stuck in those type of situations. So number 3 is the 3 numbers that change your decisions. I would say A is profit margin. So revenue tells you what came in, and that's great. We always need to know what came in. Profit margin tells you what actually was earned, what you actually earned. There's a difference because, and I'm going to say this and this, take a deep breath. I always like to say that before I say something that don't make steam. But the reality is some of you have built businesses just to pay other people. I know that who, but it's the truth because all your business does is pay other people, but everybody but you, or everybody but you properly. Everybody gets their full money, their full invoice, their full check, but you. And so that is the difference between, revenue and profit margin, being clear on that. B is your cash position, not what was invoiced, not what you were expecting, what cash is actually available to make decisions today. Not what people owe you, but exactly what cash do you have. And another one is your C is the decision data. Before you say yes, get data. Will this increase profit? Will it increase workload? Will it move me toward my goals? Will it require more people? Will AI do it better? Every decision deserves evidence. Remember what I said, facts, not feelings. And number 4 is data removes emotion. I just said facts, not feelings. One of the biggest reasons business owners make poor decisions is not because they're not smart. Most business owners got more degrees than a thermometer. They are the most highly intelligent people that you will ever see. It takes a special kind of person. It takes a special kind of person to be a business owner. It really does. What gets people oftentimes is emotions. We get excited, we panic, we chase shiny objects. The gurus tell us we got to get this. And so you start running to go get that thing, whatever that is. You buy software because everybody else is using it. It's the next best thing, the best thing since sliced bread. We hire too soon because somebody told you that you should get a VA. So now you scrambling around to go get a VA and you have no systems in place to, I was going. Let me get off that. But good data will slow you down. It gives you permission to pause and ask, what is the data telling me now? Not how do I feel today? Or what did someone tell me today? Number 5 is better decisions create better profit. Most people think profit comes from working harder, selling more, getting more clients. And sometimes it does if your numbers are correct. But profit comes from making one better decision, canceling software, raising prices when value changes, saying no, automating tasks, firing a client. Some of y'all got some clients in there that need to be fired expeditiously, hiring differently. Every profitable business is built on one good decision. One of these is a series of these good decisions, and good decisions are built on good data. So if you leave this live remembering anything, remember, let it be this. Busy is about activity. Profit is about decisions. And your decisions are only as good as the data you're using to make them. They're only as good as the data you're using to make them. And that's why I just don't teach business owners how to read reports. Anybody can teach you how to read reports, but I teach them how to use the data to make better decisions, because that is what increases profits. And if today's conversation challenged the way you think about your numbers, then you're going to love the profit decision training on August 27th. I am super excited about it. We're going to go beyond the reports and the dashboards. We're going to talk about how to turn your data into confident, profitable decisions. And I'd love to see you there. So it is GPS Masterclass. There we go. gpsmasterclass.com, the profit decision training. We're going to go deep, and we're definitely going to talk about making profitable decisions, because it's not just a decision, it needs to be a profitable decision. So I am super excited about that. I don't know why that. There we go. Let's fix. There we go. Listen, technology be technical. But I'm excited about the profit decision training. We're going to do that August 27th. It's complimentary. It's on me. So no, there is no cost to attending, but I want to definitely help you get your numbers in a place and your profit in a place where you can see and you know exactly where the money in your business is going. So I'm super excited about that. Make sure that you register. We'll drop it in the chat. Why is this? Let's see if we can drop it in the chat here, and not make me be fancy. Here we go. gpsmasterclass.com. There we go. I can spell. That's always wonderful. All right, guys. It's been my pleasure. Of course, if you need me, you know how to find me. My name is Erica Lane. I am the Chief Profit Officer here at Global Profit Solutions, where we help entrepreneurs like you find the hidden profit in their business, price with power, and make data-backed decisions with facts, not feelings. Talk to you soon.